Hello and welcome to another episode of my Battlefleet Gothic no, it's all gone wrong already. Welcome to another episode of my Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2 Imperial campaign. Oh, got there. My God. This is the worst one. This is the worst stream for me where I have to say the title. It's just so long. Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2 Imperial campaign. Just too many words to remember in a row. Can't handle it. Anyway, that's what we're playing. It's this space game of spaceships, spacey space boats, face things. I've been trying to familiarise myself with where I am because it's been like 6 days since the last episode of this. So I've been looking around and there's stuff to do and things going wrong in various places. Space boats, that's right, Gal. Good to see you. And I was thinking of having a stab at the orcs here in this location, which is going to be pretty difficult. But I do have a spare couple of fleets because I can only attack with 2 fleets here against their 3 fleets. And they're pretty big fleets as well. So I'm going to be well outnumbered. But I'm planning on just trying to whittle them down a bit, and then I can send in the other 2 fleets to try to finish them. Oh, excuse me, try to finish them off. So what I want ideally here is the 2 fleets of mine that have the commanders with the Colexus assassins, because the way to wreck orcs, in my opinion, the best way, is to ruin their morale. And as you see, the Colexus assassin inflicts a 500 morale loss when you do a lightning strike. So I'm going to try to take the salamanders and the ultramarines, and we're just going to try to go after the orc command ships and just see if I can ruin them that way. Because if I manage to pull that off successfully enough, they might all break and I might not even need to send in the reserves here. But let's see. That's right, Gal. Yeah, he says orcs in law live or die on morale. Yeah, it's their weak point basically. Orcs are not very good. Morale's not their strong point. Basically, they're good at smashing things in close combat though, and they have very tough ships. Right, let's sort out what we're going to take. So, there's a strike cruiser. Yeah, just a load of strike cruisers then. And a few points left over for something else. Okay, I'll take a few escorts then. Alright, here we go. Let's launch the battle.
Orcs are amongst the deadliest of the Xenos races. Multitudinous, belligerent, and possessed of brutal cunning, they spread across the stars like a green tide. Even in the war-riven sectors around the Eye of Terror, forever beset by chaos, they rank amongst the greatest threats. As battle raged between the Imperium and the dread forces of chaos, the Orcs gained a foothold upon ravaged worlds, using them as staging areas from which they could slingshot deeper into Imperial territory. Orc technology is ramshackle, but terrifyingly effective, combining mismatched components, scavenged gear, and intuitive leaps to forge weapon systems whose inner workings baffle the most experienced of the Imperium's adepts, but lack for nothing in sheer unbridled firepower. In much the same way, an Orc warlord can take a multitude of squabbling clans and forge them into an unstoppable army. Such a war has the sheer unbridled might necessary to conquer the stars themselves, leaving naught but rubble in its wake. As its momentum grows, so do its numbers grow, swollen by green skins drawn to the promise of bloodlust, teeth, and loot.
Nice little cutscene there. Teeth, of course, are the currency for orcs. They use their teeth as money. And the Bad Moon's clan are the richest orcs because their teeth regrow quite rapidly. So they end up with more teeth. Just a little bit of lore for you there, if you're interested. Hideous, hideous Ultramarines that I didn't mean to take on. You're an accident, Ultramarines. Okay, I think I've got the music turned off. So first thing I'll do is turn that on. Go with about 70%. That should be enough. Resume. Okay. No points to capture here. This is just going to be a straight up old-fashioned fight. Actually, doesn't go in my favour particularly, considering I could outrun the orcs when it came to a cap battle, but that's not what we've got. Gonna have to deal with it. Okay, we're good to go. And they have weapon platforms.
Moving to position.
Perhaps I will try to give them a very wide berth to start with.
Plotting stealth approach. Engines engaged.
I'm going to go lock on stance because initially I want to keep my range. Obviously, once stuff gets close, then I will be looking to use the lightning strikes once I've battered the shields down, obviously, on the command ships. But for the time being, it's more in my favour to keep my range. Orcs are not very good about they're not very good at shooting at long ranges. Their accuracy is pretty poor. It's certainly worse than mine will be, so I do have a slight advantage if I can keep them at a distance. Will be difficult though, because they do get the push the big red button ability, and the map is going to feel a little bit claustrophobic and tight because I'll be wanting to avoid that area for as long as possible, so I'll be getting extra damage from those.
Give us purpose.
So I'm pulling this way initially to try to kite over the majority of their forces to this side of the battlefield, and then I'm going to turn around and flip the other way. I'm going to get spotted by these. Not a lot I can do about it, unfortunately. My one squadron is certainly not going to stop there too. Going to fly right by it, is it? Oh no, there we go. We've engaged one, but we're not spotted. But I did manage to spot these guys too. So against orc ships, I generally personally like to go for the engines for most of their stuff. Just because if you can take the engines out, it makes them that much easier to outrun and keep your distance from. Right, so they've already popped the big red button. It's time for some maneuvers. Go the other way.
To where we are needed. Show us the enemy.
And stasis bomb is very much going to be my friend here as well. Wait for them to use the big red button first.
Underway.
And switch the escorts onto lock-on.
Repositioning. I am listening.
Auger disruptor. Stasis bomb out.
At your command.
Nope, that's not what I want.
Hold course. Give us purpose.
Finish that off first. And these pesky little escorts can be really annoying. I'm trying to get these wrecked. They do go down fairly quickly, of course, especially compared to the larger orc stuff.
Enemy in sight.
Disruption bomb to remove the shields.
Where shall we strike? Engines engaged. Full speed.
Time to go.
Moving to position. We stand ready. Give us purpose. Underway. Full speed. Standard speed engaged. Repositioning.
Lock on still doing the business for me at the moment, allowing me to hit this guy.
I am listening.
I'm ready for another stasis bomb. Looks like that ship's going to make his way through.
Show us the enemy.
Oh good, mutinies. That's what we want to see. Still not managed to wreck that guy's engine, have we? Let's just get these escorts wrecked in case they manage to rally. So, in this asteroid field, so I can take a bit of damage while moving through it, but on the plus side,
Give us purpose.
I'm hidden from their eyes. I'm going to use the auger disruptor, so they have to get even closer before they can spot me. I'm going to focus this guy down. That timed nicely, just as he got his shields back. Wiped them out.
I am listening.
Okay, it's time to go.
To where we are needed. Obliterate that target.
Need to get these escorts down because obviously they can spot for the enemy. Oh, that was bad. Don't want to lose the engines.
Enemy in sight. Moving to position. We stand ready. Repositioning. Where shall we strike? Standard speed engaged.
Uh-oh. That's a lot of torpedoes. Oh no. I think I'm going to get hammered by torpedoes here.
At your command.
Turrets are shooting a good number down. It's alright. It's not so bad in the end. Oh no. Oh no. They've just marked us. See, this is why you've got to kill those escorts.
Underway.
The marking ability. Very, very annoying.
Give us purpose. Hold course.
Which way do I want to go with my escorts?
Enemy in sight. Give us purpose. Standard speed engaged.
Disengaging, that's good. Okay, now it's time to start focusing on this ship over here.
I am listening. Show us the enemy. We stand ready.
There we go. There you go, look at that huge morale hit he just took.
Teleport attack successful. Show us the enemy.
Quite in range to finish it off though.
All power to engines.
Now he's mutinying,
Speed
that's good.
engaged.
Let's worry less about him for now.
We stand ready. Engines engaged. Strike quickly, brothers.
Going for another stasis, I think.
Give us purpose. Repositioning.
Is he going to hit me? Just about managed to dodge that.
Teleport attack successful. I am listening.
My escorts ended up. Kind of lost track of those for a moment.
At your command.
Right, I'm going to have to switch to reload stance, I think.
Full speed.
Up the rate of firepower.
Marines, calm the machine.
We need to really keep focusing on this
Hold
Orc
course.
Warlord ship.
Moving to position. Where shall we strike? That is impossible. To where we are needed.
Desperately need to finish off breaking the morale.
Standard speed engaged.
Oh, there he goes, mutiny.
Underway.
He wants those battle plans back.
Successful teleport strike. We stand ready. Successful teleport strike.
Break the morale again.
Engines engaged.
And we need to break his morale too.
Strike quickly, brothers.
Or we can just strip the crew. There we go, that'll do. Drifting
Moving
hull.
to position. Repositioning. Give us purpose. Main batteries, fire! Standard speed engaged. Launch thunderbolts. Feel our might.
Okay.
Give us purpose.
We've obviously still got more warlords left. There's at least one more. 'Cause we've killed two, and they had 3 fleets here. So we will need to kill one more warlord. Ouch, that's hurting. Time to withdraw him, I think.
I am listening. Where shall we strike? Hold advance! Full speed! We stand ready.
He needs to go as well.
Beginning warp jump. At your command. Initiate targeting protocols. We are leaving the battlefield. To where we are needed.
Okay, still a lot of stuff to come.
Hold course. Standard speed engaged.
I'm gonna make sure this ship
Engines
dies
engaged.
or makes his way off the battlefield. So, time to bring him some reinforcements.
Repositioning.
I think we've made pretty good profit so far, though, out of the forces we've sent in. I think only one of our escorts died. The other 2 strike cruisers we managed to withdraw.
To where we are needed.
I'm going to send them through
Moving to
this
position.
gas cloud to stealth up.
Show us the enemy.
Let's get them on lock-on stance again. Hopefully ready for the next wave.
Underway.
Now, do I still have stasis? No, I don't, sadly. I had to withdraw that guy.
I am listening.
He would have had one more use left if he'd have managed to stay on the field, but never
Your
mind.
command.
I can just stealth these guys up. Apart from him.
Where shall we strike?
Okay, so I'm just going to be patient, bide my time here. No need for me to rush into the next engagement. The Orc fleet looks very broken up. They're in dribs and drabs all over the place, so that's great news for me. Gives me a good opportunity to pick them apart piecemeal, which is what I want. Don't want to let them group up. Okay, good. That's everybody stealthed up now. I'm actually going to start heading the opposite way, back this way.
Give us purpose.
Once more, just trying to keep distance from these weapon platforms up there. And use this guy to reveal whatever that is, so we can start doing some damage as we move. Oh, he's identified as... damn it. Still, single escort will not last long. Right, that's a rock. He can be a bit scary. She sends someone to go reveal him. If I can catch all three of these, in fact. There we go, that'll do. Flee! Run away!
Underway!
So once again, going for the engines.
Where shall we strike? Show us the enemy. Setting priority target. I am listening. Moving to position. Where shall we strike? Give us purpose. Initiate Thunderhawk bombardment. Repositioning. Show us the enemy.
Switching to reload stance. Increase the rate of fire now things are close up.
We stand ready. All power to engines.
Still going to keep my escorts on lock on though, because I want to try to keep them as far away as possible. It's a lot easier to do with the speed that the escorts can travel at.
Standard speed engaged. Moving to position.
I am saving my lightning strikes for when I next encounter another Orc war boss ship. Screw over the morale on it, but we haven't seen the next one yet. Ah, there he is. There he is.
Where we are needed.
Okay, time to make our move.
Where shall we strike? Standard speed engaged. At your command. Give us purpose. Underway. Successful teleport strike. Teleport attack successful. At your command.
I'm going to use my escorts to try to pick off this enemy escort at the back of their formation. Hopefully they'll avoid getting shot at as long as they stay behind things. We've done a bit of damage to the morale so far. We're going to need more than that though.
Attack successful. Moving to position. Standard speed engaged. Hold course. Show us the enemy. We stand ready. Full speed. Standard speed engaged. Repositioning. Engines engaged. Standard speed engaged.
Okay, good. He's mutinying.
I am listening.
Need to keep the damage up on him, and hopefully the fleet will break.
To where we are needed. Standard speed engaged.
I do want to steal these battle plans back if I can, though. Yoink.
Give us purpose. Underway. All power to engine.
He's almost gone. There he goes. Right, are they all mutinying now? Well, not now, they will soon.
Hold course. Moving to position. Where shall we strike? At your command. Techbury, calm the machine spirit. That is impossible. Give us purpose. Boarding course critical damage. Our rock
Space Marine
cannot be
bombardment cannons do a sickening amount of damage as well. That's one of the things that's been helping me along the way.
denied. All power to engines. Standard speed engaged.
No.
Repositioning. To where we are needed. Standard speed engaged. Launch Thunderhawks. Engines engaged.
Okay, I'm going to try to finish this guy off by wrecking his crew, because he's not really got much left. There we go, Drifting Hulk.
At your command.
Now what's that all the way back there? No idea.
I am listening. Hold course. Moving
Send
to position.
the escorts up to see what that is.
Show us the
Just
enemy.
running through this gas cloud with everyone first, though, just to get
Underway.
hidden up again. Let's speed the time up.
We stand ready.
So we're going to send these guys over to smash up
Hold course.
these defense platforms. And then I'm curious as to what this is and why it's just sitting there.
I am listening.
I'm going to send the escorts to have a look.
At your command.
Escorts looking pretty worse for wear at this point.
Give us purpose. Repositioning. Show us the enemy.
Interesting. Big rocks just sitting there.
Where shall we strike?
I guess he must have bugged out or something, because he doesn't appear to be showing any interest in moving.
I am listening.
Leave my escorts to deal with that for now, I think.
We stand ready. Engines engaged. To where we are needed. Initiate Thunderhawk bombardment. Moving to position. Enemy defense platform destroyed. Enemy defense platform destroyed. At your command. Enemy defense platform destroyed.
Okay, just this guy up here to deal with now.
Engines engaged.
All the escorts are managing to achieve is to keep the shields down and do a tiny amount of damage, so that would take them all day to kill it. But he doesn't seem to be moving at all. Seems to be showing no interest in moving whatsoever.
Repositioning.
Very weird. I've not seen this occur before.
Show us the enemy.
He's got boarding torpedoes. Probably going to get shot down by the 9 turrets. Might as well give it a shot. There goes one. I think the other one actually connected. It's not too bad, is it? I'll stick you on lock on and have him sit at the back because he's not really got any health left to mess around with. These guys can go in closer though.
Initiate Thunderhawk bombardment. Hold course.
Launching some torpedoes, they'll go straight through shields. They actually managed to hit. One got shot down, and the other one connected. That's not bad. Stick with that angle then. I'm just going to speed time up here because this is not going to happen fast until my bigger ships show up.
To where we are needed. Where shall we strike? I am listening. Initiate Thunderhawk into position.
We stand ready. Full speed.
Standard speed engaged. Boarding caused critical damage.
A lot of boarding. Right, that's a mutiny.
Our wrath cannot be denied.
Going down any second.
Tech Marines calm the machine spirits.
And then we've actually won. Didn't even need to send in the other two fleets.
Successful.
Managed to defeat them with just two. Ah, he's rallied, but not for long. He's going to blow up any second. There he goes. Yeah, that was pretty decent. So what was that? We lost one escort, and yeah, that was it. Just took some damage aside from that, which we can always repair up. I mean, some of the ships were quite heavily damaged, to be fair, but at least they weren't fully destroyed. Unlike the Orcs, they had a very bad day. So I now own that system, but there's still one more Orc system in this zone to take out. 3 battle plans earned out of that. That's great stuff. Yeah, this is ours now. But we still have to take this system, and this is the harder of the two to take, because not only do they have about the same number of ships, but they actually have a space station here on top of everything else. That's going to be nasty. And then I'm not sure whether we're going to deal with that first or deal with this Necron invasion. I don't want to have my fleet too damaged to be able to cope with that, but I've got two more fleets here. And these guys will have had time to repair a little more in the 3 turns it will take for these to arrive. But yeah, I think I'll probably end up fighting the Necrons off before I attack the Orcs next, because attacking this location is going to be very painful. It would be nice to know that this system is completely under control, but we're going to have to be patient. Good production area, that. It's the Iron Hands homeworld. Okay. So just one more system to take in the Medusa sector, but Chinchar is a long way off. We've got various invasions happening all over the place, so that's coming. As soon as I end this turn, I'll have to fight the Tyranids there. What's going on in Bellis Corona? Well, that's 4 turns away, but I don't have anywhere near enough stuff to fight that off. A single battle barge will not be enough. As awesome as they are and as big as they are. Oh man, my income's all right, but I've got no money to play with right now. What's going on in Agrippina? Well, that's 1 turn away as well. Okay, it's all kicking off. Okay, now I was invading this sector at the same time. This is where Admiral Spire is. Ah yes, we were building Avengers. I do like those, they're a lot of fun. It looks like he's already acted. A little bit of a sticky situation over in this system, because the Orcs are invading here, so we need to fight them off. But there's also... oh, that's 4 turns away. Ah, there we go. Well, that's going over there. Oh, okay, we can easily deal with this. This is not sticky at all. I thought this was arriving imminently, but it's not. Yeah, we're all good. Let's end the turn there then. Yeah, that's right. Big ship doesn't equal more better. Yeah, not always, but the Space Marine battle barges are pretty good though. I've played quite far ahead on my non-stream campaign at this point, and I take my word for it. big ships have been working out very well. Right, what am I going to do here? Who am I fighting? Tyranids. Right. Take a couple of Emperors and an Exorcist and a sword. Let's try that out. Gives me lots of carriers. The Emperors have launch bays and the Exorcist has launch bays as well. So I can be throwing fighters and bombers out. Also, all of those ships have pretty decent long-range firepower too. Not a good idea generally to get too close to Tyranids. Downside, I'm not very fast, so I can't outrun them easily. Ah, it's a cat battle. Okay. Not the end of the world. I do have an escort to play with.
Coordinates acknowledged. Going silent. Understood. Fury interceptors in flight. Fury interceptors in flight.
So, hoping to spot the enemy as soon as possible. Tyranids' advantage is that they start off stealthed. So I've got literally no idea where they are, no blips, nothing to pick up.
You have seized a strategic area.
All ahead full.
I'm going to race my sword frigate forwards. Use his scanning ability as well.
Has seized a strategic area.
These ships have got pretty long range, so obviously the Emperors have got huge range. As soon as I stop moving this guy, he'll re-stealth, which is good. Well, it's always scary. You can hear the Tyranids, but you can't see them. Oh, there we go. That's where they're coming from.
Sighted.
And yeah, this Exorcist has macro batteries that reach up to 18,000 units. So that's very long range, as well as the launch bays. Oops, that's not what I meant to click.
Enemy sighted.
Where am I going to send that?
Fury interceptors in
My
flight.
interceptors out because I don't want to get spotted by those fighters.
Ship
It's
ready.
time to go, I feel, over here.
Heading acknowledged. We serve.
Okay, we're now
We wait
starting
your
to hit
command.
things. Go for the escorts first. Not very accurate at that range, but we will do what we can do.
Your orders? Underway. Ship ready.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Not good that they're going that direction. Maybe I can just sneak in and retake control point there. Still in the lead on victory points at the moment. Go for you. I'm gonna hit brains. Hit all the brains.
We serve. Starhawks loaded and set.
Oh no, that's bad. I didn't see those. Oh, they're gonna wreck my bombers. That's alright, I've got some fighters here. Don't die, bombers. Don't die. No, what are my fighters doing? They're running away. They're just returning back to their hangars. Oh, maybe the turrets will be enough. Maybe. Come on, turrets. You can do it. I need my bombers to survive. Yeah, there we go. They made it.
Aye, Admiral. We serve. Setting course.
Still in control of the cap game at the moment. Oh no. I'm going to lose my bombers after all. Too many fighters everywhere. Come on, at least take the escort out.
Enemy
No,
sighted.
they're not going to do it. Oh, that's frustrating. Still, I've got spare bombers yet.
Changing course.
Didn't want to lose them that early.
Your orders?
You have seized a strategic area.
Engaging engines. Initiate emergency repairs. We wait your command.
Damage team, begin repairs now!
Bulkheads failing.
We lost the defense platform.
You have accumulated 25% of strategic points. The enemy is seizing one of your strategic areas.
Cruising speed set.
The enemy has seized
Okay,
a
still in
strategic
control of the cap
area.
game at the moment. Things are going to get messy soon though. Alright, these are retreating. Are they retreating? Or are they just...
The enemy has
Seem to
accumulated
be stuck on each other and this guy's going to end up blowing up. There we go. Oh, they're coming right for us.
Coordinates acknowledged. Ship ready. Understood.
The enemy is seizing one of your strategic areas. You have seized a strategic area.
Assault crews report success. Wait your command. acknowledged. Maximum burn.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Assault crews report success. Starhawks loaded and sent. Setting course.
Bombers managed to finish that guy off, which worked out great.
Underway. We serve. Enemy ship crippled by the lightning strike. Lightning strike successful. Aye, Admiral. Your orders? Changing course.
Okay, if you're
We
gonna
serve.
fly right up to me like that,
Cruising speed set.
you can be the focus of attention if that's what you want.
Emergency repairs.
Send in the bombers.
Enemy sighted. Impossible, Admiral.
Seizing one of the strategic areas.
Boarding teams have crippled the enemy.
Don't think ramming a battleship was the best idea this ship's ever had here.
Successful boarding action.
Did me some damage, but
Course
I'm
engaged.
doing a lot better than his.
Reloading. Engaging engines. Our boarders have caused internal damage. Understood. Ship ready. Wait your command.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Heading acknowledged.
Look at the firepower on these brutes, just
Starhawks
wrecking
loaded
this
and
guy.
sent.
The enemy has accumulated 50% of strategic points.
Underway.
You have accumulated 75% of strategic points.
Reporting successful boarding action. All is lost.
No, why are you mutinying? No need for that. Right, you go capture that down there then
Setting
if you're
course.
gonna be a wuss about things.
Aye, Admiral.
You are close to victory by strategic points.
All ahead, full. Your orders? Starhawks loaded and sent. Ship ready.
You have seized a strategic area.
Maximum burn. Cruising speed set. Coordinates acknowledged. We serve. Ship ready.
We got that? Nice. One battleship took a fair amount of damage, but still pretty easy win in the end. No losses. Yeah, everything's fine. Okay, there's another invasion fleet was on its way as well, if I remember rightly. Where was that? Should be against my Adeptus Mechanicus fleet. Yeah, here we go. So let's get all the dictators. I like those ships, they're pretty good. Endurance to go with. I think the Endurance is the one that has the carrier bays as well, the launch bays. Yeah, that'll do. Of course, the Adeptus Mechanicus are a lot of fun thanks to their Nova cannons. Okay. Away we go.
Thruster routines active.
We've got an auger probe, that's very handy.
Interceptors engaging. Interceptors engaging. Interceptors engaging.
You have seized a strategic area. You have seized a strategic area.
So I want lock-on stance for these guys. Give them as much range as possible.
Receiving your order.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
To serve the Omnisire.
Ah, managed to intercept those, but not these.
Hostile signature detected. Interceptors engaging.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
State your order.
Time to line up the Nova cannons already.
Hostile signature detected. Interceptors engaging.
Okay, so we managed to slow him down. That hurt.
Machine spirit appeased. We are ready to serve. Starhawks engaging. Machine spirit appeased.
To trap him in the slow down again. Oh, he's boosted through a little bit there. I think 2 Nova cannons be enough this time. I'm not actually sure. Maybe not now he's got his shields back up. Yeah, we need one more.
The spirits obey.
Goes. This is my next priority here.
We lost the defense platform.
25% of strategic points.
does not compute. Castellan manifold teleported.
We lost the defense platform.
Troop transition successful. Rouse the engines. Teleportarium vectors calculated. Skitari assault successful. Rouse the engines to fury. Severe damage to the corrupted machine.
Reaching nominal speed.
Optimal course set. To serve the Omnisire. Transition begun.
Now, if it's not over at that point, they must have something else somewhere. Where though? I don't know. So we're going to have to go hunting. Oh, hang on, I heard something. Maybe if I send a probe there, perhaps they're heading for that neutral point.
Receiving your order.
Ah, there he is.
Engaging drive. Reaching nominal speed. With matchless efficiency. State your order.
Taking heavy damage. We lost a defense platform.
Worth it. Defense platform got nuked by the Nova cannons, but so did the enemy. Acceptable losses. Okay, let's fight an Orc fleet then. Kind of a little bit knackered, this fleet, isn't it? Guess we'll just take out the best of a bad bunch. No, it's a very tiny Orc fleet. I don't think we've got anything to worry about here. There is a Chaos Invasion on its way as well, though. Just noticed they've made a move, but I think they'll be showing up next turn, not this one. So we get a little bit of time to recover. Not very long, though. We don't own much in this system either, so repair speed is fairly slow, and crew replenishment as well. But we'll just have to make do for now. Oh no.
We wait your
It's this
command.
one.
Lock on target.
The space jellyfish
We
everywhere.
serve. Setting course.
Target locked in. Targeting enemy vessel.
Changing course. Underway.
Fury interceptors in flight.
Engaging. Target locked in. Engaging engines.
For the Emperor.
Targeting enemy vessel.
Enemy sighted. Enemy sighted. Engaging target.
Aye, Admiral.
Enemy sighted.
Enemy sighted. The Emperor. Understood.
Nice. I actually managed to blow one up there. Of course, if you can explode these space jellyfish
Ship ready.
next to an enemy, causes quite a lot of damage. Oh, there's another one gone.
We serve.
Oh, damn.
Engaging
Ah,
engines.
I thought there was another one in there. Yeah, strong.
Your orders?
Fury
way
interceptors
instead.
in flight.
Enemy sighted.
Maximum burn.
We serve.
Reloading.
Coordinates acknowledged. Heading acknowledged. Cruising speed set. Enemy sighted.
Force engaged.
Ship ready. We wait your command. Course engaged. Aye, Admiral. Setting course.
We wait your command. Setting course.
We wait your command. Cruising speed set. Impossible, Admiral. Enemy ship crippled by the lightning strike. Lightning strike successful.
Assault crews report success. Enemy ship crippled by the lightning strike.
Okay, seems nice and easy so far.
Lightning strike successful.
And I'm pretty sure that's everything, because the fleet that attacked us was so small.
Your orders?
There's only like 300 and something points. Yeah, there we go. All done. Don't know why they chose to attack a stack of 3 Imperial fleets with just one tiny little Orc fleet there. But there's no explaining Orcs' decisions sometimes, is there? They're not known for their brightness. Right. One of our ships leveled up. Losses weren't too bad, I don't think. Oh, I mean, we didn't lose anything, but I mean, damage wasn't too bad. Okay. First things first, let's see if there's anything that can be upgraded. Let's get that. Do that. 3 turns away. What else do I want to do? I do need to be buying some ships at some stage, but the more upgrades you get, the more ships you can afford to buy in the long run. So that's that sector dealt with. Now there is an attack coming here. Do I need to send stuff over? I do. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember. He was buying something here. I think I'll just go for a Mark 1 strike cruiser. I like those because they've got the launch bays, obviously. They're very handy for a variety of reasons. Right, I still need to send some reinforcements over there because they're not going to be able to fight that on their own. But I do have the Adeptus Mechanicus stuff. Yep, you can reach there. These guys aren't quite as fast. And I'll just leave this fleet hanging around for now. Don't need to send 3 fleets. I've already got 1 Space Marine fleet over here. And 2 fleets would be enough to fight that off. But may as well send a 3rd since I can. Was there anything going on up there? No. Nothing happening there either. Oh, I've got 2 fleets here. Now, was I building up a fleet here? Is that why I've got 2 fleets here? Or did they just fight off some invasion? Let's see. Okay, I guess these can travel somewhere. I do remember losing this to a Chaos Invasion because I wasn't paying attention, so that'll be why they're where they are. Let's reposition now, though. As the Acadian sector doesn't tend to get attacked as much as the others. Not usually, anyway. Right, so we've got business to do in Medusa. And business to do in Chinchar. They're attacking. Yeah, may as well let them attack. I could send 2 fleets up here, though. They're going to hit in 1 turn. Repairs are happening fairly quickly, actually. It's not too bad, is it? Crew replenishment that's pretty awful here. Looking at things. Choices. I'm going to have to wait around and let that fleet come at me, deal with that, and then I've got the option of smashing these poorly defended places, but they might not be so poorly defended the longer I leave it. What I could really do with is some more ships in that sector, so I'll perhaps send this fleet that way. Go back them up, so I've got a bit more flexibility. Something to defend sectors with while I'm attacking with the others. Okay. Now, what's going to occur up here? Ah, that's right. A good old Necron invasion. Right, so we'll wait and deal with that before dealing with this. That's still going to be 2 turns away. Sure, I should do a quick save. It's been a while. The other thing is, obviously, I want to do a mission at some point to reduce this before it gets too high. So there's the special operation in Resna and destroy 1 Tyranid hive ship. That's the other option. I think there's still a Tyranid invasion coming in, so maybe that will be the next mission that gets complete. I do hold Resna, so I can do that whenever I like, but these guys are pretty busy at the moment, and I need to get them healthy before I want to attempt that, whatever it is. No idea what that mission is. Okay. Yeah, I'm ready to end turn, I think. So here come the Night Lords. Just a single stack of chaos coming at me here. Should be relatively easy to deal with. Although my ships are not in the best state still. That will do. Okay, so all those Grand Cruiser Avengers that I have, I kind of want to get up close and personal with the Chaos. It's a good thing, really, because Chaos do excel at long range, generally. And if you can get up close to them, deny them their range advantage, and just out DPS them, it's generally a good way of wrecking them. So that's what I'm going to do. Just going straight at them. And we'll probably go on reload stance just so we can keep all guns blazing as fast as possible once we arrive. While we're on the way, though, I might just go with brace for impact, because I don't have any front-facing guns anyhow on these guys. So there's not really any long range for me to take advantage of. Different matter on the sword, though. That is worth it.
Changing course. Ship ready. Understood.
Okay, let's speed things up a bit.
Enemy sighted.
Enemy sighted!
Enemy sighted.
Heading acknowledged. Coordinates acknowledged.
They haven't sent any fighters at me. That's the main reason I went with brace for impact stance initially, is it improves your ability to smash stuff with your turrets, which is obviously good at taking out fighters and bombers and whatnot, but not actually had any launched at me.
Heading acknowledged.
What very light ships here. Go for a bit of ramming. Stay on brace for impact while I ram them, maybe. Right, all ahead full.
Enemy sighted.
Enemy sighted!
Understood. Maximum burn.
Enemy sighted!
wait your command.
Alright, it's time for the reload stance, I think. Go nuts with the DPS. You see them just absolutely wrecking stuff. Those broadsides.
Coordinates acknowledged. Aye, Admiral. All ahead, full! Cruising speed set. Engaging engines. Changing course.
I might go after their flagship next.
We serve. Damage team, begin repairs now. Setting course.
Just escort while we're at it. Didn't take much, did it?
Maximum burn. Impossible, Admiral. Assault crews report success. Cruising speed set. Lightning strike successful.
As you can see, absolutely wrecking them. It's just such high DPS out of these things compared to what the Chaos are putting out. It doesn't sound that impressive when you just read it's just like, what is it, 8 light macro batteries. There you go, 8 light macro battery weapons.
Ship
But
ready.
they are effective once you get them in
Coordinates
range
acknowledged.
and into the broadside angle.
Heading acknowledged. We wait your command. Fury interceptors in flight. We serve. Understood. Cruising speed set. Changing course. All ahead, full. Setting course.
Smash my engine up. It's not very nice of him, is it?
Impossible. Starhawks loaded and set. Course engaged.
Enemy ship crippled by the lightning strike.
Cruising speed set. Enemy ship crippled by the lightning strike. Heading acknowledged.
Lightning strike successful. Enemy ship crippled by the lightning strike.
I think that's the last one. Yeah, all good. Another level up. That's hit level 4. That's max. Another level 4. Escort up to level 3. And another one up to level 3. Cool. Fleet's leveling up nicely there. It's 2 turns away. Oh man, there's so much stuff to upgrade here now. I guess I should probably do it though. Every little helps. Enough to buy another Grand Cruiser, isn't it? Let me see. I think I'm going to trash the Defiant in Spire's fleet and just buy another Grand Cruiser Avenger. Do like them. Oh, I don't have the cash, do I? No, don't have the cash. I have the construction points, but I just bought all those upgrades, so I don't have the cash. Been playing too much on my non-stream career where I've got so much money. I don't even have to think about it. This one, we're not that rich yet. Okay, so we have some vulnerable positions here. Which one do I want to take first? Yes, I could wipe the orcs out of this sector. The first order of business. Well, who's the least smashed up out of these remaining fleets? I guess you. So we're going to smash that up. I don't want to send this fleet on its own to try to fight something. A little bit risky. I might have this fleet in range though to assist. Okay, so we've got Adeptus Mechanicus. Let's move into the Chinchar sector. Yes, that is good news. Cool. So I can take 2 sectors in one turn potentially here. Take the Orc sector there and the Chaos here. That's 2 turns away. That's 2 turns away. Okay. I think I'll unlock that as well, actually, while I've got plenty of battle plans. It needs doing one way or another. Right, what's happening here? I believe I was sending reinforcements into this sector. There we go. Right, you. And you. Two turns away. That's enough time for that fleet to arrive as well. Now what? We haven't done the Medusa sector this turn, have we? More upgrades to buy. Good stuff. I'm out of cash now for sure. Right, yes, so we were waiting for this invasion. We'll get that out of the way. Fleet's looking pretty healthy. And then we will take that final Orc sector. And this sector will be nice and cleared out. Okay. Do a quick save again. And yeah, we've got battles to launch in the Chinchar sector. So, who first? Orcs or Chaos? We just fought Chaos, so let's do the Orcs next. Like a bit of variety. Right. You're fine. You're fine. You're almost fine. We'll take you. And you. And the sword. Sword's a bit banged up though. We'll take it anyway. Might be a cap battle, and I'll be glad of having even a damaged sword if it is. Obviously, escort's been very useful for just sending out, capping things. even if you're just sending them on their own, as long as you don't send them towards any enemy ships, and just cap points that have been left alone. They're just fine doing that. And it frees up your main battleships, or in this case, my brand cruisers. It frees them up for smashing the enemy ships. Right, and it is a cap battle, so kind of glad I've got the sword after all. Let's line them up. Make you number 2, and go here.
We wait your command. Understood.
Brace for impact. Go for an auger probe there, and fighters there, I guess.
Interceptors in flight.
I'm fighting orcs on it. Yeah, I should be able to tell I'm fighting orcs just from the blips, to be honest. Just a disorganized blob of things. Gotta be orcs.
Ship
Suppose
ready.
it could be Tyranids as well, but in this case, it is definitely the orcs.
Aye, Admiral.
Let's put on running silent, and let's speed things up a bit.
Enemy sighted. Engaging engines.
Nope,
The
no,
enemy has seized
damn it.
a strategic
That is not what I
area.
meant to do there.
Aye, Admiral.
Okay, slow down. It's going to take me a little bit longer to get that cap now. I'm going to be behind on cap points.
Engaging engines.
Let's go lock on so I can afford to keep some distance from these orcs. Selecting engines on all of them. He can be a priority.
We serve. Your orders? Underway.
You have seized a strategic area.
All ahead, full.
Course engaged. Changing course.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Cruising speed set.
Bit of a rapid drive by there. They're coming for me. Made them mad.
Starhawks loaded and set.
Heading acknowledged.
And here's the one I'm focusing on. I'm gonna break his morale.
Impossible, Admiral. Enemy ship crippled by
Or
the
some
lightning
kind of
strike.
mutiny.
Maximum burn.
Assault cruise report success.
There we go.
Lightning strike successful. Enemy ship crippled by the lightning strike. Cruising speed set.
Reloading.
Impossible, Admiral. We serve. Coordinates acknowledged.
All ahead, full.
Underway.
Boarding teams have crippled the enemy.
Cruising speed set.
Our boarders have caused internal damage.
You have seized a strategic area.
Aye, Admiral. Cruising speed set.
Enemy sighted.
Ship ready. Setting course.
Reporting successful boarding action. Ship ready. We wait your command.
That's annoying. I was just about to boost that guy away. Now he's got damaged engines and he can't. His crew's taking a pounding as well. Great.
We serve.
Assault crews report success.
Coordinates acknowledged.
Enemy ship crippled with the lightning strike.
We wait your command.
The enemy is seizing one of your strategic areas.
Aye, Admiral.
Quite bracing time, damn it.
Force engaged. Underway. Engaging engines.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Understood.
Maximum burn.
Ship ready. Cruising speed set. We serve. Assault crews report success.
Starhawks loaded and sent.
The enemy has accumulated 25% of strategic points.
Lightning strike successful. Assault crews report success.
Your orders?
You have accumulated 25% of strategic points.
Boarding teams have crippled the enemy.
Aye, Admiral.
Our boarders have caused internal damage.
Engaging engines.
Okay, still a bunch of stuff here.
Heading acknowledged.
Hoping I
We
can
wait your
reveal it with
command.
my sword. Yeah, the sword class frigate's going to be able to do it pretty soon. I can't just wait until I can get them all in one go
Enemy
though.
sighted.
There we go. That's all of them.
Setting course.
All ahead, full.
Ship ready. Wait your command. Cruising speed set. Changing course.
Those poor escorts didn't last long against that barrage. Okay, that's that dealt with. Okay, that one won. Now we've got the Chaos Battle over here. Again, probably pretty much more of the same. Oh, hang on, no, it's going to be a little bit different, isn't it? Because we've got the Adeptus Mechanicus involved in this fight. Now, how am I going to play this? They're not very complementary to the strategy I've gone for with the Imperial fleet, which is close and personal. Well, these are the fresher fleets, so maybe I'll take that entire fleet and then one of these. See how this works out. Could be a little bit weird. We'll work around it. This is what I like, trying to group like my certain, I don't know how to describe them, faction fleets together so that they complement each other well ordinarily. So the Nova Cannon long range strategy of the Adeptus Mechanicus are all together, and Space Marines all together, and the Imperials all together, depending on what I'm doing. I know there's a variety of choices of how you can build your fleets as well, once even within the factions, but generally I tend to have my ways that I like the fleet to be played, and I stick to that.
Lock on target.
I thought I was missing a ship there. I was thinking, where is
Reloading.
the Grand Cruiser? I'm sure I had a Grand Cruiser. I did have a Grand Cruiser. How am I going to do this? Try send some bombers.
A strategic area. The enemy has seized a strategic area.
We wait your command.
Engaging drive. Receiving your order. With matchless efficiency.
Hoping the bombers will be able to do enough to just take that out in one. It'd be nice if I can wreck both of these before the rest of the Chaos Fleet shows up. Come on, bombers, do your thing. Is that enough? Is it enough? It might be. It is enough. Awesome. Alright,
Starhawks engaging.
maybe I'll send bombers after those as well then. After that one as well. Right, need to start thinking about lining myself up for Nova Cannons.
Obey.
I haven't revealed any ships. Oh, radiation waves coming. That's bad news.
Course set.
Radiation waves. I'm going to want to be in a gas cloud for those,
Active.
I think. No, that's the solar wave. The radiation waves just make stuff invisible, I think, don't they? No, we're all right. I think we'll stay the course. Plasma storms is the one you don't want to be in gas clouds for. Solar flares you do want to be in gas clouds for, and radiation waves doesn't make a difference. Just makes everything invisible for a bit. Yeah, there we go. That's exactly what's happening.
Rouse the engines.
Maximum burn.
Calculating vectors. Reaching nominal speed.
You can, of course, use the opportunity to boost a little bit. Oh, I got marked. Well, what I was going to say is you can boost for a bit and then re-stealth while you're in this stuff.
Transition begun.
Oh, I got spotted by these pesky little escorts.
With matchless efficiency.
Annoying little whatsits.
Interceptors engaging.
Hostile signature detected.
Oh, no, you don't.
Does not compute. Take your order. Rouse the engines.
Reloading.
To serve the Omnisire. Holy Omnisire, heal thy wounded servant. We are ready to serve.
All ahead, full.
Admiral ship's taking quite a pounding, unfortunately.
Teleportarian vectors calculated.
Hostile signature detected.
Castellan maniple teleported.
Starhawks loaded and sent.
Thruster routines active.
Assault crews report success.
Castellan maniple teleported. Hostile signature detected. Optimal course set. Engage Chrysalis protocols. The spirits obey. Engaging. Machine spirit appeased. Legio Cybernetica have boarded the enemy. Severe damage to the corrupted machine.
A bit of ramming damage. Had a couple of ships smash into that light cruiser.
Transition begun.
Didn't mind doing that though because my ships are bigger, so he comes off worst from that situation. Let's help knock him down that little bit quicker. Ended up not really playing the range strategy I would normally like to play with the Adeptus Mechanicus here. Oh, what's going on here? Why are you mutinying?
Our borders have
Oh no, can we not do that? Our rally's on cooldown. Right, fine. Fine, we'll just wreck this guy quickly then. Should do it.
Does not compute.
Alright, radiation waves coming again.
Starhawks loaded and sent.
Engage Chrysalis protocols. Calculating vectors.
He's trying to escape. I'm not going to let him. There we go. Think that is... Oh no, it's not the end of the fight, is it? I've still got those damn weapon platforms to deal with. Okay. Get that done quickly. Hopefully before he mutinies off the battlefield. Don't think there's anything I can do to rally him though. Doesn't appear to be anything I can do.
Reaching nominal speed. Starhawks engaging. Holy Omnisire, heal thy wounded servant.
Okay, just need to finish that last one now. Might be able to get it down before the bombers reach it with the lancers. Yeah, almost done. 9 hit points remaining. Come on, fire the lancers again. There we go. And that's it. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I played that very weirdly, I have to say. It's kind of got a little bit too near for making good use of the Nova cannons, then just decided, nah, screw it. I'm here now, let's see if I can out DPS Chaos. I knew I had the Avenger Grand Cruiser there, which obviously goes a long way towards my DPS up close. And Chaos, as I've said before, are not the best once you get right into them. Depends on which ships they've got, but a lot of their ships are much better suited to long range. Right, so that's that. We took 2 systems in one turn there. It would be nice to take that next, I suppose. This is going to be a challenge. They've got space station and 2 large fleets there. Same here, space station, 2 large fleets at Ballsack. And 2 turns away from being attacked here, aren't I? So yeah, I suppose I'm going to have to respond to this next turn. Okay, let's end turn there. I think I've already moved everything I wanted to. We've got a new Necron invasion. And of course, this as well. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, we got Battle Barge, that's nice. Mark 1 Cruiser. Fairly healthy. Two Mark 1s and a Battle Barge. And then I guess I've only got room for the Gladius by the looks of things. So the Salamanders are providing a single escort to this fight. Good to see them working hard. Still, we get to use a battle barge, which should be fun. I think, was that the Iron Hands? I'm guessing it will be the Iron Hands that have got a battle barge, since they would have been the most recent chapter that I recruited to the cause. But for a capital ship, those Space Marine battle barges are surprisingly quick. Especially if you put them next to an Emperor class battleship, they certainly put the speed of that to shame. So as you can see here, where is it? Where's your speed? There, 160, which again that's equally as fast as a lot of cruisers for other factions. Where should I stick you? Send you to go cap things. Okay.
To where we are needed. I am listening.
And the Auger probe up here. See if we can catch some Necrons while they're still capping. And I'm going to speed everything up.
You have seized a strategic area. You have seized a strategic
Gonna be a
area.
little bit of a problem.
The enemy has seized a strategic
There we go.
area.
Just managed to dodge it. Didn't realise that was in the middle of my path.
Enemy in sight.
Okay, let's slow things down. So we're covered in enemy fighters right now. And we have the facilities to deal with that with all these launch bays
To position.
that these ships have. Auger Disruptor, yeah, no need for me to use that anymore because I'm already spotted. Right, now I do like to smash Necron engines on their faster things.
I am listening.
I think I will, smash a plasma bomb in there. Let's see if I can take out their escorts. Their escorts are
The enemy
super
has
fast.
seized a strategic area.
Some of them are, is it the Dirge class ones? They're particularly fast for the Necrons.
Show us the enemy.
It actually would be quite nice to take out any escorts I can. Just make life a little bit easier in the cap aspect of the game for me, rather than have them catching my escort constantly.
We stand ready.
Get ready to run.
Enemy in sight.
Standard speed engaged. us purpose.
Right, you're next on the list, I think. Is the next squishiest.
Stand ready. I am listening.
Come on, cap it before he arrives. Yeah, we got it, we got it. See if that escort can make it out alive.
I am listening.
Ooh, nasty.
Initiate Thunderhawk bombardment.
Okay, time for you to get out of here.
We stand ready.
Oh no,
Where shall we strike?
rip the crew of my escort. Come on, you can make it. Lee.
Show us the enemy. Give us purpose. Give us purpose.
The enemy
can
is
do
seizing
it.
one of your strategic areas.
Okay, stealth.
Hold course.
Ah crap, my engines are gone over here now.
Show us the enemy.
Still emergency warp jump though, apparently. So we're going to do that and not question it. I thought you couldn't warp jump if your engines were destroyed, but never mind. Like I said, don't question it if it's helping you out.
Where shall we strike?
The enemy has
need to go
seized a
next.
strategic area.
Initiate Thunderhawk bombardment.
You have accumulated
Okay.
25% of strategic points.
In come the reinforcements. How is this?
All
How is this ship not
Marines
dead?
begin repairs.
I feel like I should just disengage with it. There are more escorts I can bring on. Don't need to keep him in the risk.
We stand ready. Fall back and regroup. Our wrath cannot be denied. Engines engaged. Boarding successful. Show us the enemy. Repositioning. All power to engines. Standard speed engaged.
Okay, you guys go cap here.
Underway. Hold course. Where shall we strike? At your command.
The enemy has accumulated 25% of strategic points.
All servitors and tech marines, begin repair. Initiate Thunderhawk bombardment.
Ouch. Oh, that's bad.
Tech marines,
Very bad.
calm the machine spirits.
Oh, this guy's lost.
Engines engaged.
That was brutal amount of damage. Oh, man.
Our brothers have fallen.
So I'm gonna need a new Space Marine
To where we are needed.
commander, unfortunately. Oh, which one was that? Was that Dark Angels?
Moving to position. At your command. Standard speed engaged.
Man, just when you think you're done with the light cruisers, there's another light cruiser. They keep coming out of nowhere, don't they?
Hold course. Strike quickly, brothers. Teleport attack successful. Successful teleport strike. Where shall we strike?
strike. Moving to position.
Don't take much more.
Repositioning.
Underway.
Okay, surely they've run out of light cruisers now. I need to be careful at this stage because they are winning the cat battle now.
Hold course. Setting priority target.
He's fleeing. I can afford to go and decap that, which is what I wanted to do initially, but ended up needing to race these guys into the fight. And now have stasis bomb. Okay. Really need it right now.
The enemy is seizing one of your strategic areas.
Underway. Show us the enemy.
Engines engaged.
You have accumulated 50% of strategic points.
Oh, my poor fighters. That Necron ability is pretty brutal, isn't it? Just wipes out fighters so easily. Or bombers or whatever you're sending at it.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
He's in trouble. And I think decapping that. And then
The
I can
enemy
go
has
decap that.
accumulated
Oh,
50% of
oh,
strategic
didn't see
points.
this happening. Damn teleporting Necron things.
Engines engaged.
Oh, don't smash my engines up, please.
Initiate Thunderhawk bombardment.
I need to go
To
cap
where we are
that.
needed. Our wrath cannot be denied. Boarding successful. Our wrath cannot be denied. Boarding caused critical damage.
You have seized a strategic area.
Hold course.
Okay, grab that.
To where we are needed.
Spin it around. I'm going to go up to decap the one up the top of the map. Just want to blow this up as I go as well. Can't let this live, can we? Not when it's so low.
Hold course. To where we are needed.
We lost the defense platform.
Moving to position.
A little bit more damage. Come on. Please explode.
Underway.
Come on, damn it.
Engines engaged.
Just blow up.
We stand ready.
There you go. Surely that's the final volley. No,
At your
not the final
command.
volley. Right, let's go lock on. Bit more range. There we go, finally. Right, now I can race for here.
Give us purpose.
Bulkheads failing.
Standard speed engaged.
We stand ready.
Send some more fighters in, see if I can knock down some more turrets. Although he's probably got his
You have seized
wipeout
a
ability
strategic
ready
area.
again.
All power to engine. Moving to position. Where shall we strike?
Yep, there it goes.
The enemy is seizing one of your strategic areas.
Okay, let's hide.
Show us the enemy. Halt advance.
Okay, so thanks to that auger disruptor and the asteroid field, I've now managed to hide, so he can't shoot me, but I can shoot him, which I'm going to keep doing.
I am listening.
I'm going to just send some bombers in as well this time. His wipeout ability should be on cooldown.
The enemy has seized a strategic
Right,
area.
I don't actually want to bother capping this, I just wanted to decap it. And that will do. Oh, there's a teleport.
Moving to position.
Spin this around.
Repositioning.
Come on, you can make it back, bombers. Don't die. Don't die. You can do it. You can do it. They made it. They made it. A little bit worse for wear, but they made it.
Engines engaged.
Underway. Standard speed engaged.
Oh, I just want to send everything I've got to go kill this guy now.
Standard
Time to
speed
bring on my
engaged.
remaining reinforcements. Which is very handy, as he's very close to this map edge.
It will be destroyed.
Feel our might. Underway.
Initiate Thunderhawk bombardment.
Standard speed engaged.
At your command.
The enemy is seizing one of your strategic areas.
We stand ready. Engines engaged.
It's not going to last long against this now. This is the end, Necrons.
Standard speed engaged. Show us the enemy. Repositioning.
You are close to victory by strategic.
Just managed to blow him up before we went on cap points. We'll take that. I prefer to win by killing stuff than capping. A little bit disappointing that I lost that Spaceman Commander though. So hopefully there's a spare one waiting in the wings. I think I'll have to wait till next turn to be able to buy him. I think I'm low on cash, if I remember rightly. Generally spending it. Yeah, so that was my Dark Angels commander and his Mark 1 strike cruiser. It really took me by surprise, actually, just how quickly he got ripped down. I looked at him, he seemed kind of alright, and then a couple of explosions later, and he was gone. Right, and it is time to end the stream there, so we'll have to find out what happens next time and who will replace that Dark Angels commander. And we've got invasions happening all over the shop, and I think we're about to completely take the Medusa sector. Still plenty of work to go in Chinchar, but it's all generally kind of just about under control at the moment. But at some stage, with this constantly ticking up, we are going to have to get on and do either that special mission, or where's the other one? There's another one somewhere. Oh, it's oh yeah, or I just send spy to the Medusa sector. Yeah, I thought there was a mission there, but no, it's actually just fly there and hang out for a bit. But either way, yeah, we're gonna have to do something, and it will drop the urgency again, buy us more time for messing around and clearing up the systems, and hopefully give us a bit of time to build some income. We've got a decent income now though, 602 a turn. It won't take too much time before we're sitting on a nice big pile of money. And the game gets a lot more easy and comfortable once you've got what feels like an endless supply of money, because you can just replace your losses so much more easily and quicker. Anyway, I'm having fun with this still. I look forward to the next time, and hopefully if any of you are stuck around long enough, you'll be along for the Battletech stream tomorrow, which is back. Can confirm, I with the help of Harry, have got the new ModTech launcher that's been released working. We had to delete something from the mod files to get it to work, but it's working now. So Battletech will be back tomorrow at the usual time of 3 p.m. UK and what's it at the moment, 11 a.m. Eastern. So feel free to join me for that, and if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget, give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down depending on what you thought, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Thank you very much again for watching. For now, I'm out, and I'll catch you next time.